For us, Black History Month is one of our favorite times of the year. We love celebrating the legacy and historical contributions of African Americans and Africans, across the diaspora. It's a time to reflect, learn, celebrate, and be inspired to discover the possibilities inside each of us. We also think it's important to honor Black people who are not only improving the lives of Black people, but are equally committed to having a generational communal impact, if you will. So if you want to know who is making Black living history now, this episode is for you.
Hi, I'm Pam Williams, a mother.
And I'm Jessica E. Williams, a daughter. And this is a mother and a daughter truthful chat, where we discuss our 35-year multi-layered relationship.
We've been through so many ups and downs. Not only are we family, but we're business partners in the high-stress world of event planning and production for short films.
We've also shared the same therapist for over 10 years. What some people call codependence, we call collaboration.
So join us as we share stories from our lives,
have candid conversations with other mother-daughter duos,
and shed light on the roller coaster ride of being a woman while raising a woman. So, hey there, welcome to Truthful Chats, 20 minutes or less, designed to help us create the ongoing practice of creating generational wellness. More about that in the description box. So, every month we have a generational wellness theme, and our theme this month is love. So we've done some fun episodes about love, but today we wanted to talk about our love for living Black history now.
Let's go.
And people who are doing that. Black people who have projects and products that we think are amazing, and they are helping to create Black history right now.
And some generational wellness too, but we'll get into it. So listen, February is a huge month for us because we love honoring Black History Month, okay? And even though, you know, they be talking about it's a month, we being Black 365 all year. Black history is every day as far as we're concerned. So, and then naturally this is, you know, the recognized month for love. So it's all very great. But today is actually a Black international holiday, if you ain't know, because February 23rd is Pam's birthday. So literally today is her birthday. So we want to make sure this was an extra special episode. So thank you for being living Black history in my life. I love you very much.
I love you very much.
So leave her something in the comments or something. We don't want nobody to catch up and all that. But just, you know, whatever, however you feel it.
So listen, thank you. And in honor of my birthday, we wanted to give you these special gifts of introducing you to these people who are, as we said, living Black history now and creating amazing opportunities for us as a culture.
All right, get into it.
Let's start with Kirk Quigless, or Dr. Q, as we like to call him. He is an innovator and entrepreneur with unique oral care products under his company, Quigless Innovations. He currently holds 3 patents for oral dental appliances and has a thriving dental practice. Prominently not only known as a dentist, but a pillar in his St. Louis community where he was born and raised, Dr. Q comes from a long line of healthcare professionals. Kirk's uncle, Dr. Milton Douglas Quigless, graduated from Meharry Medical College and opened the first hospital for Blacks in Tarboro, North Carolina during what was the height of segregation in 1936.
The height.
He wanted to work at, of course, the other hospital, but they wouldn't let him. So he started a hospital as one room, but eventually expanded to Quigless Hospital Clinic in 1946 and had an enormous impact on the lives of multiple generations of North Carolinians. Kirk's father, Dr. Charles R. Quigless, was a dentist at Homer G. Phillips Hospital, the only public hospital for African Americans in St. Louis, Missouri, from 1937 until 1955, when desegregation laws were passed. This was the first teaching hospital west of the Mississippi River to serve the city's Black residents. Can you imagine the impact of growing up in the halls of this great institution and only seeing Black medical professionals in your formative years? Now that's you want to talk about representation matters? That is it. Naturally, Dr. Q was inspired to continue the tradition of serving the Black community through healing and picked up the family trade by attending Tulane University in New Orleans. Currently, Dr. Q is passionate about being a B1 Black First company and distributing his product directly to consumers through a subscription service. And I do mean passionate. Okay. His goal is to keep Black dollars in our community without middleman retailers. Dr. Q's Goldenbite oral appliance helps improve jaw muscle disorders, more commonly known as TMD, and the nerves associated with chronic facial pain. If you suffer from headaches, migraines, facial pain, and back and joint pain, a Goldenbite can help you realign your teeth and jaw joints to increase strength and balance, reduce the risk of falling for the elderly, improve overall flexibility and range of motion. This device has helped athletes, workout enthusiasts, the elderly, and anyone suffering from joint and muscle pain. Dr. Q's Fresh Breath Club is all about upgrading your dental care. In one kit, you receive an eco-friendly bamboo toothbrush and tongue cleaner, charcoal toothpaste tablets that require very little water, charcoal dental floss, and you can also order other products such as teeth whitening strips and electric toothbrushes, all designed to improve your oral hygiene by a dentist. Also, for every kit sold, toothbrushes are donated to local community organizations. Dr. Q's motto is the economic revolution starts with building institutions. If you would like to know more about Dr. Q and his innovations, everything is in the description box. We absolutely love working with Dr. Q. He makes your Black just rise up. It just rises
Pops
up
out of
whenever
the snow,
you talk
like
to him. Dr. Q, you are living Black history now. Thank you for making healthcare for Black people and for reviving the Black dollar in the Black community, your life's work.
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Q, okay? And Auntie Kim, shout out to you too.
Yeah.
Next up, our friends over at the Melanated Archives podcast, which is a digital time capsule of iconic Black actors throughout history in theater, film, and television. Hosted by Kendra Holloway, a New York City-based actor, writer, and content creator who has worked creatively behind the scenes for a number of media companies and notable theaters. She holds a BA in mass media arts from Clark Atlanta University. Her co-host, Brandon Rachal, is an actor, coach, and teaching artist based in Los Angeles. His focus as a teaching artist involves using devised theater methods to foster creative wellness, community care, and social change. He holds a BA in theater from the USC School of Dramatic Arts. Go Trojans! Shout out to my alma mater. This dynamic artistic duo uses their podcast to search the digital archives to rediscover the legendary artists whose contributions, sacrifices, and impact paved the way for all the great artists. Recent episodes have included the history of Black theater, the evolution of Black puppetry, and episodes highlighting actress Rosalind Cash and actor Hawthorne James. The show is a good time if you want to walk down memory lane for iconic performances, pay tribute to performers and artists you may have forgotten about, or be introduced to names you never knew. These are all Black artists who have made vital contributions to Black entertainment and our culture. The podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio, of course. So please be sure to follow them on IG at the Melanated Archives. All the info is there. And we just want to thank you, Kendra and Brandon, for creating Living Black History Now. All the information is in the description box. And you're welcome in advance because you're going to have a good time.
I am excited to shine the spotlight on Tige Charity, who is a wife, mother, and the founder and executive director of Kids in the Spotlight, commonly known as KITS, K-I-T-S, a Los Angeles-based nonprofit that provides a platform for young people in foster care to write, cast, and star in their own films, telling their stories their way. Charity is a great last name for her. This company was founded in 2009 and has worked with more than 750 young people, and most of them are from the ages of 12 to 17 years old who reside in residential group homes. They have also worked with transitional age youth from the ages of 18 to 22. Kids in the Spotlight has produced over 75 short films by young people in the foster care system. The screenings are grand celebrations for these young storytellers, and their films are shared at Oscar-like events and include awards for Best Actor, Best Screenplay, and Best Film. The films produced in kits have been shown at industry-renowned film festivals and won awards nationally and internationally. Tige's mission is to ensure that the youth in foster care are not forgotten and that they feel heard, seen, validated, and celebrated. She also wants to ensure that these foster youth can be employed in the entertainment industry once they age out of the system. Recently, Kids in the Spotlight purchased their building in Van Nuys, a new building in Van Nuys, California, called Production Studio for a Cause.
All right.
It will serve as a home base for youth to create content. The building will also feature studio space that can be rented to generate revenue for kids. And Tige envisions that productions renting studio space would hire youth from their programs. So if you're looking for studio space, check them out.
Do that.
All right. They are in the middle of a huge fundraising campaign, and no amount is too small for a donation. Please check out Tige's work and her amazing organization by following Kids in the Spotlight on IG, and her additional information will be in the description box. Thank you, Tige, for creating Living Black History Now to nurture the potential of our children in circumstances that they didn't choose, for believing in them and for encouraging them to follow their dreams.
That's right. That's right. It's beautiful stuff. Coming up next is Jade Magnus Ogunnaike, who holds many, many titles. We affectionately refer to her in our family as our social justice superhero. Jade is the Vice President of Corporate Power at Color of Change. But before taking on this very, very vital role, Jade created and organized campaigns and initiatives such as the Black Women's Brunch across the country to encourage Black joy, persuaded wedding planning sites to stop romanticizing and promoting plantation weddings, spearheaded a 3-year campaign to get R. Kelly dropped from RCA Records for his abuse of women and girls. And she led the hashtag Quit the Council, which convinced so many corporate executives to refuse to sit on Donald Trump's business council that he had to disband it. And in 2020, in the wake of George Floyd's murder, Jay created hashtag Beyond the Statement, a set of steps corporations can take to translate their verbal and symbolic support for Black people into real action. Jade also worked for SEIU and is a founding member of the Black Youth Project 100 in Los Angeles. She is a graduate of Howard University. I can hear all the H, you know. She is also a wife, a mother, and a founder of an amazing business called the Magnus Company. The Magnus Company is an online shop that reflects our beauty and heritage as Black people. They believe that toys and stories are the teachers of childhood, and they offer quality playthings that will delight, inspire, and reflect Black culture with puzzles, books, and of course, dolls. Jade believes our children deserve playthings that allow them to see possibilities, fantasy, and dreams, not trauma, and to see each other enjoying life with contentment and joy. So please be sure to follow the Magnus Company, buy some things for your babies, your nieces, your nephews, everybody in between. So let's just support them in their endeavors. And of course, all the website information and everything is in the description box. So we just want to say thank you, Jade, for your commitment to Black children's imagination and ensuring that they will inherit a more equitable world. We appreciate you so much for creating Living Black History Now.
Our next and final spotlight is for the one and only Sophina Brown. Sophina is a professional actress, wife, mother, founder, and executive director of Support Black Theater, a service organization dedicated to the development, enrichment, and promotion of our Black art, Black artists, Black theaters, and Black audiences in Los Angeles. SBT is all about our people, our stories, and our autonomy by creating a support system that prioritizes artist health, organizational resilience, and radical unity of theater makers with the larger Black community in Los Angeles. The organization desires to equip, inform, and fortify Black artists and artistic spaces through the use of workshops, trainings, speaker series, labs, grants, paid internships, and so much more. This is an organization we partner with regularly As a matter of fact, we have to leave.
Partnering today.
We're partnering with them today. So it is an honor to serve Sophia and her incredible vision. Please follow Support Black Theater on IG, and don't forget to check out the description for more information. Thank you, Sophina, for being Living Black History Now.
Yes, ma'am.
Supporting Black stories, Black storytelling artists, and believing in our people's ability to tell our own stories in full autonomy.
Full autonomy. So yeah, people, isn't that amazing? Doesn't it make your heart feel good? You're like, woo, Black people out here getting it.
Yes.
Okay.
Power to the people.
Hello, power to the people. So thank you guys so much for spending this time with us as we are shining light on these amazing people who we love dearly. Their products, their projects, their services that are elevating and celebrating and changing the world for Black people everywhere. And our world is better, okay? When we celebrate the whole world, okay, is better. When the uniqueness of every culture is on display. So shout out to all of these incredible organizations and phenomenal people, and support them, y'all. Come on now. Support these organizations with your follows, your shares, your time, your talents, and the money. Get to the monies, the bag, if you feel so led. And we just want to encourage you all too to share any Living Black History Now legends that you have living in your midst. It could be you, your auntie, your mama, your cousin, somebody in your community that you just like, man, they need to shine. Let us know. We'll do that. We'll do that for you. And we'll
love to share that on our platform.
Absolutely. So drop it in the comments so we can support and celebrate them as well. And with that, you know, we ain't gonna be before you long, okay? But we ask you the same thing every week. Have you subscribed? To the YouTube channel? It's very important, okay? Are you following us on IG? Have you liked us on Facebook? YouTube is actually the most important thing out of all of those three things, but if you want to do all of them, we greatly, greatly appreciate it. So happy birthday.
With that, thank you very much.
Again, to Pam. Don't forget to,
drop in the comments how old do you think I am. I just want to see what your guesses are. If you know, you can't play, but if you don't know.
Black don't crack though, so we'll see what these are. And we're gonna bid you adieu because we ain't gonna be before you long, but we will see you next week.
I am a melanated archive. That's what I am.
Read that. That's right.
A melanated archive.
So with that, we hope you guys enjoy your Thursday evening and weekend. We'll see you next time.
All right, bye guys.